All right, there we are. We're live there as well. Gave you a like. Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate that. Bam says the Phillies released Joe Ross and put Jordan Romano on the IL today. Yes, Jonathan. Saw the news, posted it on the community tab. It's going to be Tong time on Friday. Yes. I was shocked that it was Tong and not Sproat, but the Mets feel comfortable with Tong after a couple AAA starts, and he'll be making his MLB debut, like Jonathan said there, Friday night against the Marlins. Stoney's here. So let's go, LFGM. So Stoney. Bud is here saying, let's go, Mets. Do it again. They may bring Sproat on the first. Jake says, I'm shocked they called Tong before Sproat. I feel like he needed more time down there. Who are they going to play Tong for now? I don't know. We'll have to see what they do. Let's see here. I don't know. I assume guys that are on the IL are still part of the 40-man roster, so you can't release one of them. Don't implode today, Manaya. Yeah, I mean, after what Senga did last night, we need Manaya big time tonight. Let's take a look at the active Mets 40-man roster. See who they can get rid of here. I don't know injury-wise. I don't know if you're allowed to release a guy if he's injured. So, like Griffin Canning, Ty Adcock could be released. Alex Carrillo, Davinsky, Garza. No. Those guys are injured. Pintaro. That's it as far as pitchers go. You're not going to release any of the catchers. Madrigal's hurt, so you can't release him. Jared Young, maybe? Whoops. Got my Pete Alonso 253 up there for some reason. Not sure why that's up on the screen, but let's come back over to the chat. If it was me, I would move Holmes to the bullpen, but knowing the Mets, who knows? No, why Holmes? Holmes is actually pitching good now, and now you want to move him to the pen. Frank T is here saying greetings PAS from Frankie Nicotine. More than 4 innings needed tonight. Correct. Gina says greetings Mr. and Mrs. PAS Nation, and Junkies. Jackson's back saying LFGM. Hi everybody. You know, you got to get somebody off the 40-man roster, Jonathan. It's not about sending somebody down. You have to make room on the active roster. He's not on the active roster. So somebody's got to go. Luminous is back saying LFGM. Let's go. So let's get into tonight's game here. SNY is at commercial. Trey Turner once again will lead off. Kyle Schwarber will DH and bat second. Harper third. Real Muto fourth. Bohm fifth. Castellano sixth. Bader seventh. Sosa eighth. And Wilson will bat ninth. In the Met defense tonight, it'll be Vientos at third. Lindor at short. McNeil at second. Alonso at first. Terens behind the dish. Nimmo in left, Taylor in center, and Soto in right field. Nope, no worries. I wonder how many microphones Bohm will see tonight. Somebody posted a picture on Facebook. It was Bohm, and he had a name tag on, and it said Karen across the thing. Oh, man. They held the runner up at third, and then they did that nonsense. The Mets, the next half inning, the Mets tied it up and then took off from there. Darren's here saying hi, John and everyone. Love it. You all saying hi to one another. Baxter, welcome in, saying hi. (13-3), baby. Yup. And the Mets are 5-2 against the Phillies this year. Not to say the Mets are going to come back and win the division, but with the 6 games that they have left against the Phillies, they just need to win 2 of them to win the season series. Yeah, Bush League move. Yup. SNY went back and found that those booms have been up for at least 2 years. Robert is back saying greetings one and all. Officially starting the night at 74-39 on the sub count. 55 last night. Unbelievable night. I was telling Mrs. PAS, those are NFL numbers. Those are kind of numbers we get during NFL streams. Yeah, amazing how they can become a problem after 2 years. Yep. Frank R. is back. Saying good evening, John, and all on the PAS network. Sean Mania throwing some warm-up pitches here. Bohm can be a bit temperamental. A lot of Philly fans dislike him for it. Mets got to play heads-up baseball, says Frank. Frank R. says hopefully another win tonight. Yup, Tong pitching Friday for the Mets. Yup, going up against the Marlins. They iced their own pitcher by like 30 minutes. Correct. 29-31, says Frank and Carla. Called a strike. Home plate umpire a little delayed on the call there. 0-1. Charles says live streaming now on the PAS network. Tuesday night edition. The 0-1. It fouled straight back. 0-2. Tuesday night edition of MLB baseball action. Mr. John, your host, providing great play-by-play. Jonathan going with 27. Outside, 1-2. But Bohm hits well with runners in scoring position, so personally I don't care. Making a fuss over the mics was dumb, though. Outside, 2-2. Charles dropping an early quote, saying without commitment you'll never start, and without consistency you'll never finish. Swung on a miss, one away. Darren saying 22. We had 105 likes on the stream last night. That was great stuff. Here's Schwarber. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Jonathan saying everyone stay tuned for the 7th inning stretch. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And that one popped up. Foul territory. Alonso towards the dugout. And reaches over, but it's out of play. 0-2. Nice. 105 likes. Yep. Once we get to September, we get to those like numbers again. I'll hand out 10 free memberships. I saw our guy Fitzy's live. He's got the Red Sox and Orioles tonight. DO2. And that one ripped foul down the right field side. 0-2 still. Charles says smash M free subs and hit the like. Yep, Jonathan says stay tuned for the 7th inning stretch. Nice 105, yep. Popped up. Go out of play, still 0-2. Sean M is here. What's up, Sean? He's saying Mets 11-3. Our tribal chief, Sean Mania, 9 Ks. I acknowledge and respect him. And he absolutely lifts one out to center. Taylor back. Step onto the track. We'll make the catch 2 away. Yep, he's got 45 homers. Stephen Pryor saying hi, Met fans and PAS family. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Manias' Luminance. 2 out, nobody on. Gary, Keith, and Ron in a little bit different of a spot tonight. And that one lined into center field, the 2-out single. That'll bring up Real Muto. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. Nice pitch. Citi Field crowd gets to their feet with a 1-2 count here. Mania set ready to throw his 15th pitch of the inning. He deals. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Mania deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Mania. A runner left at first after the 2-out single. We go bottom 1. For the Mets, it'll be Lindor leading off. Soto will bat second. Marte will DH and bat third. Alonso 4th. Vientos 5th. Nimmo 6th. Taylor 7th. McNeil 8th. And Luis Torrens will bat 9th. I like having McNeil in that 8th spot. You got somebody that can hit, batting down there low. For the Phillies tonight, their defense, it'll be Alec Boehm at third, Trey Turner at short, Sosa at second, Harper at first, JT Realmuto doing the catching, Wilson in left, Bader in center, and Castellanos in right field. Jesus Luzardo on the mound with a 12-6 record, 4.10 ERA in 26 starts, 145 innings, has given up 14 homers, 170 strikeouts, and averages 5 2/3 innings per start. Jonathan says, yeah, nice having him at 8. Give some more pop in the bottom of the order. Agreed. Agreed. Oh, I did not set up my stuff. Fired. There we go. Michael's here. What's up, Michael? Welcome back. How are you doing? And we need to build on this game tonight. Yeah, let's go. Lindor will lead it off. Here we go. Let's flip that back over. John, don't fire yourself. Fired. Lindor lines one down the right field side. It'll go out of play 0-1. Crowd still singing My Girl. Who wants to listen to that guy talk? Swung on a mass 0-2. I want to see the hitting like we had last night. And that one popped up. In foul ground. Harper will make the catch, one away. Let's go. Terrans continue the hot streak. Only Mrs. PAS fires the PAS staff, right? No. Let's go. Matt says, you sure? Luzardo's has not been struggling recently, but he has had some big implosions earlier in the season. Yeah, I mean, he's got a really good record, but he's got a high ERA. Don't want to. Up high, 2-0 to Soto. Two and 0 the count. In for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 timeout by Soto. He called time. Yo, Luzardo. I don't like that. I agree with Luzardo here. I think he's being a little too animated here, but I agree with Luzardo being a little ticked off here with that timeout call from Soto. Now he's having a pitch com issue. Nope, 2-1 to count here. Down low, 3-1. Keep it together, Luzardo. Yeah, a little too, he's got to keep it calm. Okay to be pissed off there. There's a swung on a miss, 3-2. Don't be showing up the home plate umpire. Jonathan says, fair and balanced on that, John. Poor timeout. Yep, the 3-2. And chopped foul will do it again. Raymond's here saying, evening, John and all. Let's go, Mets. The 3-2. And chop foul will make him do it again. 10 pitches so far for Luzardo. Yeah, make the pitcher work. Here we are in the first inning. We're already up to 100 in the chat already. Let's go. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. We have the ABS system. That might get challenged. Oh, CB Buckner's at first. He wasn't... I don't think CB Buckner was behind the plate last night, was he? Here's Marte. That's in for a strike, 0-1. Deal 1. And Marte pops it up. Shallow right. Sosa will make the catch. 2 away. All that drama for a walk. Understandable, though. We had the... I'm telling you, if the ABS system would be implemented right now, Soto would have been out on a 3rd strike. The first pitch to Alonso. Fouled off, 0-1. The ghost of Angel Hernandez. You sure says 20 pitches first inning, goal for the Mets. He's getting ready to throw his 15th, so. The 0-1. In first. Oh, called the ball, 1-1. Evening Mets Nation. What's up, Leo? Yesterday the best our Mets have played so far this season. Let LFGM keep the pedal to the metal. And that one blooped out to left center field. That'll get in for a base hit. Soto will go first to third. And that'll bring up Swaggy V. Let's go, Pete, says Raymond. Joe's here. What's up, Joe? And tagging in Sir John. Hoping for another Met banger after banger after banger. Yo, remember they did a promo with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. And Drew was like, yeah, burger after burger after burger. The first pitch to Vientos. Down low, 1-0. Frank says, breaking news. Tap that like and subscribe button. Stanley's here saying, good evening, John. Mrs. PAS in chat. Inside, 2-0. Wow, the Mets were 11 for 19 with runners in scoring position last night. First and... Oh, he did not go to third. That one low, 3-0. It's first and second. Gary said he went to third. He did not. Some early zone issues here, guys. Take advantage. The 3-0. Fouled off, 3-1. JJ's back saying, go Phillies. Don't get blown out like last night. Bam saying, come on, get it in the zone there. You sure saying, okay, you sure we get it. The 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. I don't know if he's done a great job. I think he's done a good job. There's some things. There's some people that are champion that don't deserve to be champion right now. The 3-2. Oh, disengagement there for Luzardo. No throw. Stanley says, I'm looking forward to Tong pitching. Yes. Friday night's going to be electric. But don't forget, we got Cousin Nolan on the mound tomorrow. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. That'll load the bases. That'll bring up Nimmo. Luzardo up to 22 pitches. You sure? Was calling for 20, and he's at 22 and still throwing. Yup. Yep. That's why I said Luzardo needed to calm down. No worries, Gina. Hopefully you're doing well. Sharon says yes, cousin Nolan. Looking juicy. Yeah, not yet. Let's see if they can punch. If they leave the bases loaded here, doesn't matter how many pitches he threw. Single, doubles, and the occasional walk. Let's get it started. Frank says he's holding his Cuban. Charles, thank you. They went by real fast. Charles posted the channel rules. I'll get back to them here in a second. Bam says this is the sort of situation Luzardo struggled with. He's nervous. Bases loaded here. 2 out. Lefty on lefty here with Nimmo in the box. Nimmo bloops one foul down the left field side. 0-1. Carry the momentum for a week. Let's go. The 0-1. Luzardo deals. Down low. Did he go? No. 1-1. Charles says guidelines for chatting. Absolutely no exceptions. No spoilers. No spamming. No trolling. No religious talk. No political talk. No self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. The 1-1 to Nimmo. Fouled off. 1-2. Excuse me. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Luzardo deals. Swung on a missed. It was close. You got to protect, so I have no issues with him swinging there. Let's see. Oh, that was right at the letters. That would have been called a strike. So the Mets load the bases but don't score. We go to the second. Still scoreless. Bohm, Castellanos, and Bader coming up for the Phillies. Michael's here saying hi, John, and hi, everyone. K-Man's back saying hello, PAS. Sorry I'm late for the ball game. Well, why was Sproat called up too? That's not a great first inning. They didn't score, dude. They left runners on. How was that a great first inning? Let's look at some other games going on right now. Let's flip that. The Red Sox have a 2-0 lead over the Orioles in the 5th. Braves and Marlins tied at 1 in the 4th. Guardians up 3-0 over the Rays in the 4th. Yankees and Nationals no score. Blue Jays up 2-0 over the Twins. All of the games later on. Diamondbacks Brewers at 7:40. Royals White Sox as well. Pirates Cardinals. Angels Rangers at 8. Rockies and Astros. Then at 9:40 the Padres and Mariners. Cubs and Giants. Tigers and A's at 10. And the Reds and Dodgers again. Dodgers won last night 7-0. Yeah, but he hasn't been called up yet. Frank says a respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. Nick is here. How are you doing, John? From center field. Let's go. You should have brought a PAS sign with you. Oh, Bohm getting a boo from the crowd. Guys. Two strikeouts in the top of the first. 2-out single by Harper, and that was it. And a weak chopper to Lindor at short. Over to first, one away. And the crowd, oh man. The crowd booed him when he came up, and they put up a big cheer when he grounded out. For every cause, there's an effect, and for every action, there's a reaction. The choices we make. So 1 out here for Castellanos. In for a strike, called a strike, 0-1. Gotta wait for the umpire here. Slow pitch count. Jonathan. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Jonathan says, today's game, the first 20,000 fans got a microphone the way Manny says, hey, I like your hat. I got the same one. But do you? Mine's got the World Series patch on the side. The 2015 World Series. Inside, 1 and 2. Darnell's here as well, saying, hey, John, at the game with my kid. Very cool, you guys. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout of the night. Why is the crowd hating on Bohm? Because he was the one complaining about the mics last night. Being in his vision. A caviar on chicken nuggets. $100 at the tennis stadium. Get two. Outside 1-0 here. Phillies acquired Bader at the trade deadline. Bader played for the Mets last year. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Nope. I live in the Philadelphia area. It's blacked out. I put it in the chat. You guys, if you go over there, you got to read the chat messages. I keep repeating myself. You guys asked the same thing last night. That one missed. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 4 strikeouts for Manaea. We go bottom 2. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. Taylor, McNeil, and Torrance. Let's go Mets, says Frank. Vintage says, wow, what a crybaby, though. Well, no, Harper's the bigger complainer. You want honey mustard barbecue sauce? No. Nick says closer to the home run apple. Yep, I agree. Bader's one I wanted to keep as well. You sure? Says, let's go Mets. We got this, baby. Funny Boom. All he did was hurt his pitcher, Sanchez. He waited for a half hour to come back in. Jeffrey Battle, welcome back. Saying, hey, John, let's go Mets. Let's get it started, Taylor. You asked the same question last night, Frank. Drew Bader was our best guy with the bases loaded last year, though he slumped at the end of the year. Natalie's here saying, you did, and if you're going to argue with me, you don't need to chat. Thanks. No, I'm tired of people asking the same questions. He said he didn't ask. He did. The Met fans going to Wednesday's game get there early to avoid all the traffic. Right, Chai? And that one lined out the left, base hit for Taylor, leading it off. Natalie, last night the chat was talking about what the over-under on your GPA was going to be. He gone. He's just timed out. He can't chat. Well, I got an attitude problem. And for a strike, 0-1 to McNeil. McNeil not happy with that call. Jeffrey saying, don't forget to hit that thumb, and Marky V is back. And well, Swaggy V. Chopped foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Yep. Terens is batting ninth, Ron. Runner goes. No, he's out. Oh, he called him safe! I don't know. I thought the throw beat him here. They called him safe, so we'll see. Keith thinks he beat the tag. Let's see. He's out. What? Yeah, he got him. Oh, Iasonia's saying he missed the tag. One out, nobody on here. The Mets got to stop getting picked off like that. I don't know. That's a balk to me. Exactly. Now the Met broadcast is saying that's a balk. Fouled off. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. He got him. Looking at that angle, the second base umpire must have thought he missed the tag, but he got it. Swung on a miss, 2 away. Who was the only player to appear in the majors each year since SNY's first season in 2006? In for a strike, 0-1. And fouled straight back, 0-2. I don't know. They haven't announced yet. That was just they asked the question. That's a good one. I didn't think of Rich. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. So after the leadoff single, Taylor's picked off, and then back-to-back strikeouts. We go to the third. Still scoreless. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Phillies coming up. Oh, could be Justin Verlander. That's a good one, too. Verlander, a good guess. Yeah, so is Hill, though. Those are two good ones. So we'll see. I'll let you know when they give the answer. Verlander's having a rough year. Verlander's been having a rough year for a few years now. Delgado, the most underrated Met of all time? No, I don't know. Who underrated him? Met fans didn't underrate him. Natalie says Monday nights are the only nights I won't be on that much because of college choir. Here we go. Sosa will lead it off. Sosa, Wilson, and Turner here outside 1-0. Minaya with 4 strikeouts through the first 2. Up high, 2-0. Down, that one missed, 3-0. Oh, called a strike, 2-1. That one was called a strike. I'm surprised by that. Timeout here by the batter. The 2-1. And that one laced out to right. And that's into the corner. Sosa goes over to grab it. It'll be a leadoff double. It wasn't 3-0, Gary. Pay attention. Jacob, how are you? What's going on in the Yankee game? Anything? Zero zero, says Jacob. Inside 1-0. Washington's threatening. The 1-0. Swung on a missed 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. He uses it all the time, but then he says he hates that word. The 2-1. Oh, he threw his bat. 2-2. Grab a little bit more pine tar there, young man. The 2-2. Ball in the dirt, 3-2. Charles says your support and contributions on the PAS network are greatly appreciated. Silent listeners and viewers included. Let's go. The 3-2. It fouled off. We'll do it again. Charles says once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. The 3-2. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Yeah, good thing for netting, right, Raymond? Yikes. The 3-2. And that one lined right at second. Looks the runner back to second. Pete stays on the bag. One away. Runner holds. So 4-3 on your scorecard, but runner holds. He's got it. He came off a little bit, but then he got it before the runner touched. One away. Outside, 1-0. Turner struck out his first time. Mania steps off, looks at the runner. The 1-0. Swung on a missed, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. Pete with the toe on the corner, yep. The 1-2. Mania deals. Swung on a missed. He struck him out. 2 away. 5 strikeouts for Mania. Fouled off, 0-1. Nice strikeout, says Frank. Swung on a missed, 0-2. The 0-2. City Field crowd gets to its feet. Mania steps off. Just resets here. The 0-2. Oh, just missed. 1-2. The 1-2. And a chopper to McNeil at second. Over to Alonso. That'll retire the side. We're still scoreless. Going bottom 3. Back to the top of the Met lineup with Lindor, Soto, and Marte. Coming up, William B's here. Saying good evening, John. Let's go Mets. Let's look at those other games going on right now. Red Sox still up 2-0 over the Orioles. Braves have a 2-1 lead over the Marlins. Guardians up 3-0 over the Rays. Nats have a 1-0 lead over the Yankees. Blue Jays up 3-0 over the Twins. Brewers already with a 1-0 lead over the Diamondbacks. White Sox and Royals no score going to the second. Top of the first, the Pirates have a 3-0 lead over the Cardinals and still have runners on first and third and nobody out. Manaya's looking good. Let's go. A leadoff double there. Stranded. That's great. Swing some bats. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Laura? Welcome back. Michael R says, big inning for the Mets. I can feel it. Raymond says, get it started, Lindor. That was a huge out right there. Agreed. We're up to 7 new subscribers so far tonight. Let's go. We go live for every Met game. Who was that against? 2019 they were out of the booth. All right. Here we go. The first pitch. In for a strike. Going, no, outside. 1-0. The 1-0. And that one hit out to right. Castellanos barely has to move. 1 away. Come on, Mets. Manaya's pitching good. Let's back him up with some runs. Let Lindor get it going. We know you're still red hot. I don't know. Not with the 0 for last night. 0 for 6 last night with 3 strikeouts. Here's Soto. He walked his first time. Was stranded at third. He steps out. But it's called a strike. 0-1. I think Soto's just playing games with Lizardo right here. They're outside 1-1. The 1-1. That's in for a strike. 1-2. That looked like a strike to me. The 1-2. And a ground ball. Sosa, nice sliding stop. Gets up over to Harper. 2 down. That'll bring up Marte. The first pitch to Marte. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. K-Man says, John, you're such a good announcer. You should be a pro. Thank you for the kind words. The 2-0. Popped foul, 2-1. The 2-1. And a grounder down to third. Boom's got it over to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. No score after 3. We go to the 4th. Camden's high saying hi. What's up, Camden? Welcome back in. Duck says, at my girlfriend's house, but stopping in to say hi. Go Phils. What's up, Duck? The dreaded 4th, says Frank. It'll be Harper, Real, Muto, and Boom. Not much action in this game yet. We will be back live again tomorrow night for Game 3 of this set. Nolan McLean on the mound for the Mets. Frank says, we can do this, please. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way, happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Yeah, last night we had 105 on the like count. 105 was the like count. Nothing much, buddy. Ready for week 1 of the NFL, man. PAS Network is the place to be. Eric's back saying, what's up, John? We must be getting good pitching today. We are getting good pitching, but the hitting's not been there today. MD saying hi. Welcome in. Natalie says, let's keep this scoreless. The first pitch. And a weak chopper foul, 0-1. Thank you, MD. Philly or a Met fan? Who do you got? All fans are welcome, but we are Met fans here. And a ground ball foul, 0-2. Harper singled his first time. 0-2 here. Fouls it off. Do it again. Frank says, extreme respect to my PAS friends plus family. Let's go, Mets. The 0-2. Fouled off again. The 0-2. And a blooper, base hit up the middle. A 2-out single. Or, yeah, 2-out. A leadoff single, an 0-2 on an 0-2 pitch. Oh, look at this guy, Johnny Franco, our boy Gelbs. Bringing the guys a cake for the 20th anniversary of SNY. Throw down the second. They got him. You do not run on Terrens, man. One away. And he was out. We had a chance. Blaze is loaded. Let's see who pitches the best. Best person is back saying hi. Castillo accomplished a perfect inning. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 3 outs, 1 win. Down low, 2-1. To 2-1. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1. That's in for a strike. 3-2. Real Muto not happy with that call. The 3-2. He's waiting for my September call-up. Fouled off. 3-2. Johnny Franco says he's waiting for his September call-up. Right on Castillo. No, you don't run on Terrens. Just like you don't pull on Superman's cape either. Listen, we don't quote Jim Croce songs here in the chat. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Oh, man. This year's grimace. The 1-1. And that one lined right back up the middle. Nice stop by McNeil, but he loses control. Boom with an infield hit. 2 out. That'll bring up Castellanos, who struck out his first time. Coconut. First pitch to Castellanos. Fouled off, 0-1. See what Manaya's pitch count is here in the 4th inning. Up to 64. A little high. Little high. Swung on a miss. 0-2. The 0-2. Down low, 1 and 2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. 7 strikeouts through the first 4. It'll be Alonso, Vientos, and Nimmo coming up for the Mets. Frank putting the Grimace, the Mr. Met, and the Crickets. A lot of swings and misses. How does Vanaya's stuff look to you? Oh, real good. 7 strikeouts through 4. That's real good. That means his stuff's working. And his pitch count, a little high, but decent. 66 or 67, I think. So, his last few starts with that many strikeouts, he'd have been about 80-something pitches. So, the 4th was with us. Let's go, Pete, says Raymond. Once again, welcome in, everybody. 131 in the chat. Love it. Over on the vertical side, we have 49 watching. 18 likes, 19 likes so far. I wish I had a way to put how many people were watching on the channel over there. That's nice. 7 strikeouts. Yep. There we go. Good stuff. Chat's kind of quiet tonight. Let's see here. Yankees with a 3-1 lead over the Nats. Going to the 8th inning, the Red Sox still have a 2-0 lead over the O's. Braves up 2-1 over the Marlins. Guardians still up 3-0 over the Rays. The Yankees up 3-1 over the Nats. Blue Jays up 3-0 over the Twins. Brewers up 1-0 over the Diamondbacks. White Sox up 1-0 over the Royals. Pirates up 5-0 over the Cardinals going to the 2nd. Angels and Rangers just underway. And Rockies and Astros just underway as well. Camden saying, let's go, Alonso. And pops foul, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Alonso, Soto, and Lindor had 0 RBIs last night. And the Mets scored 13 runs. the 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Frank says he's lighting up a cigarette. And a Yingling, LFGM. Stanley saying, please like and subscribe to PAS. I'm staying quiet so I don't jinx this. And that one line, base hit, a leadoff single for Alonso. Castellanos slides, Pete will stay at first. Nice job by Castellanos to slide over to get that. We are quiet, waiting for the Mets to score, says Michael. 7 strikeouts in 4 innings. That's really good. Yep. Okay, I'm back, says Jonathan. Frank says he's drinking the Yingling. I might have to stop by for a... I might have to stop... Jason, Bills fan. Left a comment on a video. Not sure why he's not hopping in the live chat to leave the comment. Down low. Ooh, called a strike, 0-1. Vientos walked his first time. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. So he went. Yep. Tried to hold the swing, but he went. Fourth strikeout for Luzardo. That'll bring up Nimmo, who struck out his first time. Why do you hear crickets in the background? Because the sliding glass door is open. What song are they singing? Outside, one. Oh, called a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. There you go, Jason. I'm here, John. Sorry I'm late. No worries. You're here now. Crickets. He put the crickets in the chat. Charles says your attitude will determine your altitude. 1-2 the count to Nimmo. Luzardo deals. And that one ripped. Castellanos will slide and make the catch. Two great plays by Castellanos this inning. He kept Alonso at first on the sliding play in the gap. And now he robs Nimmo of a base hit here with a sliding catch in the gap. That'll bring up Taylor, who singled his first time. Bernard is here saying hello, everyone. Let's go, Mets. They're singing Mets 5-2 tonight. I definitely didn't have Castellanos with the clutch defense on my bingo cards. 1-0 to Taylor. Outside, no, called a strike, 1-1. Hey John, how's it going? How's your day doing? Just got home, had to go. I can actually watch the best game on TV because it's on TBS. Huh. Down low, 2-1. That's weird. I have it on SNY. You have it on TBS? But welcome in, James. Hopefully you're having a good day. Two and one to count. Popped up. It'll go out of play. 2-2. Oh, pickoff throw. Not in time. The 2-2. Oh, did it hit him? Oh, it did. So Taylor will go down to first. Alonso to second. That'll bring up McNeil. Oh, it hit him in the foot. So you got to pick up someone from work at 10. Speaking of 10, we've gained 10 new subscribers so far tonight. Welcome into the new subscribers. We go live for every Mets game. TBS is behind you. McHit the ball, says Frank. The first pitch from Luzardo. Swung on a miss, 0-1. $74.50. It just ticked up again. Let's go. The 0-1. And chopped foul, 0-2. Swing the bat, says Frank. Bud saying, come on, Jeff, bring Alonso home. Yeah, Mets with runners on first and second here with 2 out. DO2. Down low. Traffic was hectic in Harrisburg for some unknown reason, but here, grabbed beers, headed straight to Pancake. Excuse me? Got you on the big screen. Welcome new subscribers. Pancakes. The 1-2. And fouled off. 1-2 still. Yo, Caps is here. What up, Caps? Caps showed up last night and the Mets scored 13 runs. Making Luzardo work, which I like. He's up to 68 pitches here in the fourth. And still throwing. The 1-2. And swung on a missed. We go to the fifth. Still scoreless. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Phillies. Bader, Sosa, and Wilson coming up. Man cave. No, Pancakes was better. GRS is back saying hello, John. Wow. Numbers are low so far. Games flying by quick here. Top of the 8th there in Baltimore. The Red Sox now have a 3-0 lead. Let's check in on our guy Fitzy, see how he's doing tonight. He's covering the Red Sox game. He's got 15 people watching right now. We'll go over, give him a thumbs up. Let me check this here. Just got done with another money draft. Wow. Rare strikeout by Jeff these days. Yup. You took the Boston money line and Mets plus a run and a half. Yup, 53 man rosters were set today. Yup. I did not see what my Jets did. In for a strike, 0-1. Fitzy's a little loud here. Let me turn him down. Outside, 1-1. Here comes the crucial inning for the Mets starters. Down low, 2-1. I gave Fitzy a thumbs up before the Mets game started. Thank you, bud. The 2-1. James says, hi, everyone. I hang out on the playback side a lot, so I don't see you as much. Great to see you. Yeah, that'll be over. Playback will be over when baseball's over, unless they make a deal with the NFL. Fouled off 2-2. Right now, they only have a deal with the NBA and the NFL and some Premier League soccer. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. I heard the last 2 weeks the Mets are leading baseball in runs scored and team OPS. That's a great trend. And that one popped foul. We'll do it again. The 3-2. And that one lays. Base hit in the left field. A leadoff single here. That'll bring up Sosa. He doubled his first time. Pickoff throw. No, just lobbed over. But, yeah. Yep. Okay, get through 5, please. Let's go, Mets. Come on, pitcher. Come on, defense. Come on, offense. In for a strike, 0-1. I'm pumped. NFL is on its way. NCAA has a ton of games Thursday night. And Mets still in the playoff contention. Hayden's back. Not sure where that one was. 1-1. Tonight's game completely opposite of last night. Yep. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The Mets offense looked great yesterday. Just needs consistency. Yep. Got to keep an eye on Bader. He does have 10 stolen bases. And ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Manaya's pitch count's starting to skyrocket here with all these foul balls. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 8 strikeouts. Well, Mets starters have the 4th lowest ERA in the National League with a 3.76. Wow. That's surprising. Swung on a miss, 0-1. It's a whoever blinks first kind of game. Who's my favorite pitcher on the Mets? Nolan McLean. Yep, Reds play tonight at 10. Yep, they lost 7-0 last night. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. James says, let's get a double play. Sean Montgomery said 9 strikeouts. The 0-2 to Wilson. Bounce down low, 1-2. Yep, there he is, Sean M. I agree, John. That young man looks like he has a great future. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Manaya's pitch count starting to get a little high, so it might be his last inning of work here. The 2-2. Bader goes, it's fouled off. No idea, Hayden. Who's in the World Series? It should have took Manaya. 7K was plus 150. Wow. Two and two to count. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. James says a double play would help him maybe go out for one more. If he can get a double play here, maybe he could start the next inning. The 2-2. And a ground ball is short. Diving stop by Lindor. The backhand flip to second. Got him. Double play. Nope, they called him safe at first. I thought he was out. They might need to challenge this. A flat-out dive by Lindor. The backhand flip to McNeil. And I need to see the play at first. I thought he was out. No, he was safe. He was safe. No, he was safe, Frank. They would lose the challenge. The World Series will be Colorado versus the White Sox. That's a good matchup. That's going 7. Keep it up tomorrow. Something will crack open soon for the Mets. We just have to be patient. During the pitching duel, Soto getting warmed up in the pen. Yeah, he's at 88 pitches, so he's either going to get out of this inning or he's going to get pulled. Fitzy's over in the bottom of the 8th there. 3-0. Sorry for my call on the double play. I thought he was out. He was not. Swung on a missed 0-1. Turner's 0 for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Jason says, let's be smart, boys. We need this game. The 0-1. Wilson goes, and that'll be a base hit in the right field. That might be it for Manaya with runners on the corners and 2 out. That's going to be it for Manaya, so he can't get through 5. Hasn't given up a run and can't get through 5 innings. No, Hayden, you can think he was out all you want. They showed the replay. He beat it. Live, I thought he was out, but then they showed the replay and he was safe. It should be in the losers bracket. And I don't know what happened. Manaya was doing good up until this inning with the pitch count. They just made him work this inning. He had to be close to 30 pitches this inning. Guys, you can't move everybody to the bullpen. It wasn't the dreaded fourth. Nope. This is exactly John. I was just going to say Sproat. Because if you brought a guy up like Sproat, he could do that. He could go 4 innings. Now, as of late, it's just Benaya and Senga. The other 3 have been good, decent, not great, but Holmes is pitching much better. McLean's been great his first 2 games. Oh, Hayden, stop, dude. I don't care. What does that matter here in a Mets stream? I want to talk about everything but what I'm doing here. Outside 1-0. Manayan went 8-6-7 versus first. What? Oh, pitches. Thank you. Down low. It almost got away. Turner goes down to second. That'll be a wild pitch there. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Yeah, no more Montas. That's a positive, but it's because of injury. I mean, come on. The 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. Soto deals in for a strike, 3-2. Soto getting a lot of work. Yes, he is. Citi Field crowd gets to its feet. Schwarber calls timeout. The 3-2. And up high, ball 4. That'll load the bases. And here's Harper, who's 2 for 2 tonight. Raymond says, come on, Soto, get out of this. Strikeout would be sweet. Bases loaded with Harper. Pepto time. And that one blooped in the left. That'll score 2. And all you talked about, everybody that was in the chat early saying, it doesn't matter if the Mets had bases loaded and didn't score in the first. This is why it matters. James, there's 2 outs. You don't need a double play. Soto hasn't been able to get an out yet. Bam's team taking an early 2-0 lead. The 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Yeah. And swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the top of the inning. We're halfway through. But the Phillies take a 2-0 lead. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets coming up. Soto came into a mess. Yup. But that doesn't mean you walk a batter. Kristen Mets are an enigma. Maddening. Let's go. It could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Get something going this inning. Yeah, let's go. It'll be 9-1-2. Whoa. Showing flashbacks of Oh. Showing some bench clearing moments between these two teams. Yep. Thing I hate about our team, we will score 13 runs the next game they play like this. Yep. Against the guy, yesterday they scored 13 runs against the guy that's got, well, not all the runs were against him, but he had a 2-point-something ERA. This guy comes in with a 4 ERA, and the Mets can't score. Oh, and as soon as I click it, it goes back. Williams says, respond right back, even if it's one. Agreed. Here's Terens fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Cap says agree. Also need to score at least one here. Come on, swing that timber. The 0-2. Down low. Did it hit him? 0-2 and he hit him. Second batter he's hit tonight. Michael R says, Mets showed some fight yesterday and will again tonight. Drives me nuts, says Christopher. Yeah, and that's why we got the Pepto in the chat there to help with these situations. Gina's back saying, let's go Mets. We have 12 new subscribers tonight. Welcome into the new subs. In for a strike to Lindor, 0-1. Yeah, James. I was thinking the same thing. Inside, 1-1. Hope it. Walter Goggins goggles. Nice hit. And number 9, 0-2. Right, Grant? Remember, we can score many quickly. Need hits and runs. Let's get it done. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And chopper foul, 2-2. I don't know if you guys pay attention to the community tab on the channel. The 2026 Mets schedule is out. The days are set, the times are not. And Lindor fouls it off, still 2-2. Yeah, no singing that stupid song in the chat. Come on, boys, let's go. Weather update from Nassau, Bahamas, 87 degrees. Expected low of 81. Mostly cloudy skies. Winds from the east at 8 miles an hour. And that one blooped out the center. It'll fall in for a base hit. Good job by Terens to read that. First and second here for Soto with nobody out. Charles says winds from the east at 8 miles an hour, humidity at 69%, and no rain in the forecast. Charles holding it down there for us in paradise. Well, if anything, who wants more than Mets fans to beat those guys? Phillies, always. There we go. Soto does not have a 3-run home run this year. Gina says to all in the chat, you are all awesome. Let's go. At least you didn't have to hear me sing. Just because you're a DJ doesn't mean you can sing. And a ground ball. Base hit in the center field. Terens racing to the plate. The throw home is high. Lindor will go to third. Soto goes to second. And still nobody out. Harrison Bader airmailed that one to the plate. It was over the catcher's head. Keep it going, Soto. Come on, 3-run homer. There we go. Let's go. That's what we needed. Sweet, says Jonathan. That's exactly how you respond. You guys were calling for at least one in the chat. They have one and still second and third and nobody out. Pepto is a Yingling chaser. There's the fight. Exactly, Michael. That works. Let's go. Sharon says, we signed Soto on my birthday. Nice, says William. Snap into a Soto. Snap into a Soto. Gotta believe. Base hit for the lead now. Here we go. Come on, AARP. Get Lindor home. I want to see where the infield's playing. They're playing the infield back. I drag a bunt outside 1-0. Pepto should be the Mets sponsor with Heart Meds. The 1-0 to Marte. Foul tipped at the plate, 1-1. Got to cash in here again. Let's go. And that one lined out to right. Foul. 1 and 2. Keep it going, Marte. He's the Mets' most clutch hitter. I thought Newport Cigs were a sponsor. You can gamble in sports, but you can't smoke cigarettes, apparently. The 1-2. Up high, 2 and 2. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Contact, please. Yes, they need to cash in here. Yo, L Goods here saying good evening, everyone. LFGM. Gary said don't hyperventilate. It's only the 5th inning. The 2-2. Called strike 3. No! Inside. I need to know where that one was. Let's see. Oh, that got the corner. That got the corner. Wow, 3 and 2. Luzardo deals. Up high, ball 4. That'll load the bases for Alonso. Alonso's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Oh, they're taking him out. They're not wasting. Kirkering's ready to go, I guess. James says, I'm way behind. My TV still has a 1 and 2 count. Oh, yo, he is screaming at the umpire. And he just got tossed, but it doesn't matter. He was taken out of the game. He's been pissed off since the 1st inning. Damn it, says Bam. Come on, Pete. Christopher says, come on, Pete. Another bases loaded. Let's go, Mets. This time a little different. Bases loaded with nobody out, where the first time it was bases loaded and 2 out. Let's open this game up. Time for a Pete grand slam. Corey saying, come on, Pete. We have the momentum right now. The crowd is lit. Lit. Is that what the kids are saying? Lit. Let's go. Bring it, Pete. It's about time the Mets are getting the calls. Frank reminded me with all the Yingling talk that I'm going to have to stop and make a purchase of some adult beverages before the 3-day weekend. No double play. Syracuse plays Tennessee this Saturday. Should be a great football game. Yankees will play the Mets on September 11th next year. I did see that. Yo, CP is here. The first pitch to Pete. Outside 1-0. Guys, make sure you're checking out CP. CP was posting all the Met news today. The 1-0 to Alonso. And Pete crushes one out to left center field. That'll split the gap. The Mets take the lead. I did not see where everybody ended up. Pete's on second base. A diving attempt there. Let's go. Let's go, Pete. Let's go, says CP. A diving attempt. The Mets have come right back and taken a 3-2 lead. Here's Swaggy V. Still runners on second and third and nobody out. And he bloops one foul, 0-1. Just as I go vertical, keep it going. Let's go, baby. Yes, baby. Bam, not happy. Bouncing the dirt, 1-1. Polar Bear, and he's growling. What's up, CP? Thanks for hopping in late. The 1-1 to Vientos. Down low. Oh, he went 1-2. No worries, James. The bats are smoking lately. Chain smoking. I can't keep up with the chat. Soto was at third before the door took off. Yup. Popped foul. Still 1-2. Is CP doing post game? Rob is not. I don't know. Usually if CP stops in, that means he usually is. The 1-2. Fouled off. Gary sounded like it was going to be a home run. He might not have been able to tell. They're not up in the booth tonight. They're down low, so he might not have been able to see how high that was. The 1-2. Popped up. Real Muto will give a look, but it goes out of play. Still 1-2. Mets have 3 runs in the inning. Still nobody out. Terrens was hit by a pitch on an 0-2 count. He was hit by a pitch. He scored. Lindor singled and scored. Soto singled and scored. Marte walked, and he's on third, and Pete's still at second. And that one line, base hit. That'll get at least one home. Are they going to send Pete Castellanos to throw to the plate? And it's cut off. Pete stopped at third. Still runners on the corners. The Mets are up 4-2. I saw that, Caps. I saw him do that. He went like this. Vientos, let's go. Keep this line moving. Oh, you thought it was gone too? Swaggy B. Frank T saying yes. LFGM. First pitch is outside the Nimmo. Mets with 4 in the inning so far. Still nobody out. We asked for 1. We have 4 so far. And a chopper foul. 0-2. 1-1. Excuse me. I was going to say 0-2. Bam says just getting out already. Yeah, what did Caps do? The 1-1 to Nimmo. Up high, 2-1. Yep, Jonathan saying make sure you stay tuned for the 7th inning. LFGM. And that one blooped out the center. Bader's there. The throw is in the second. Pete will score, and the Mets have a 5-2 lead. That's it, guys. The train is rolling. After being fat. Lounge says, after being flat for so long, this team's been fighting back every game, just like last year. Gotta love it. Caps left the country. In for a strike. Oh, called the ball. 1-0. Taylor's 1 for 1. Singleton was hit by a pitch. What? Yes. I'm already in trouble for leaving America. And the Mets falling apart. That's what Gary said early, Jonathan. That the microphone is the new grimace. Mets are pleading the fifth. Very nice, Joe. Charles says for the best in sports talk with great play-by-play. Down there's a strike, 1-1. Without commentary, outstanding content, lively dialogue and chat conversation. Sub to the PAS network. That one missed. 3-1. Phillies should have put in Tanner Banks. Kirkering has not been good with inherited runners. And he hasn't been good against the Mets either. This is the perfect timing for the Mets to start fighting. Taylor lifts one out to left. It'll be foul. This ump is, I agree. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That'll bring up McNeil. A lot of strikes called balls. Agreed. What did they show? I love this ump. Oh, I don't. Oh, good. He's been horrible tonight. I agree. Even though Bam's team's losing right now, I agree with him. This umpire has not been good tonight. Outside, 1-0. At this point, they need to get another guy warming. This umpire sucks for both teams. This soul. Yep. There's my predicted score now, but it's still early. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. I mean, how many times did I say he was struck out on other at-bats and it was a ball? Yeah, just joke. Oh, yeah. Missed a ton of calls. Agreed. The 1-1. Inside. Did he go? No. 2-1. Phillies coach looks like he's in jail. Oh, I didn't see it. No, I want the umpire to be fair for both teams. The 2-1. That's right down the middle. 2-2. And fouled off. Oh, not held by the catcher. 2-2. This all started with Terens getting hit in the foot on an 0-2 pitch. Welcome new subscribers. Let's go. 17 so far tonight. 17 new subs. Yep. So he says, I'm a Phillies fan, and this is why we need ABS or robot umps. Both teams have been gifted so many calls. The 2-2 to McNeil. Mets with 5 home in the inning. Still only 1 out. Runners on first and second. Up high, 3-2. Don't most batters? The 3-2. And that's Harper, but the only play is at first base. The Mets have batted around because here comes Terens, who started the inning. Terens with the big night last night had the 5 RBI. And that one line caught by Harper at first. That'll end the inning. But the Mets put up a 5 spot in response to the Phillies 2 spot. So we got to put 6 there now. Because the Mets batting around. Yo, Thomas Fitzpatrick, thank you for coming in. Welcome to everybody that came over from Fitzy's channel. Congrats to your Red Sox on another win versus the Orioles. Phil's pen about to explode. Here for the number of runs we scored. Yo, Caps gifted 5. Let's go. Thank you, Caps, for going above and beyond to support the channel. Doug got 1. Snowman got 1. Keith got 1. Fans of the Green Bay Packers got 1. Hey, my buddy Justin down in Orlando got 1. Justin hangs out during our Flyer streams. He's a Flyer fan. Mets need good bullpen. Okay, back to this side. 9 batters up. Now 1 an inning. Must put up a 0 here. CP, if you did answer and I didn't see it, you got post game tonight? I don't want to assume. Usually if you show up in my chat, it means you have post game, but I don't want to assume. We wouldn't be in this channel without you, Big John. Appreciate that. Oh, way inside. Brazabon, the new pitcher here. Oh, we'll be live for post game. So sorry I didn't hear you guys before. No worries. You are welcome, man. Doing an awesome job over there. There's a strike. 1-1. Fouled off at the plate. 1-2. I think he's getting close to 2,700 subs, I think. Inside, 2-2. Jason says, eating homemade wings, Old Bay and blue cheese. Those sound good. This series is why I should be on the division, not the Reds. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Raymond says throw strikes, Brazabon. And a ground ball up the middle. Lindor can't get there. A leadoff single. Boom, now 2 for 3. James says, let's get out. It's not walks. For information purposes, CP's True Mets Talk channel is a networking channel with the PAS network. Here's Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Jose Castillo getting warmed up in the Met pen. They up and in, 1-0. Maybe that's why they used them. They didn't bring him back out last night, so they could use him again tonight. James says, come on, double play. Get 2 here, says Raymond. The 1-0. The outside. Come on, Brazabon. You're not. It's not even like it's not even close. These pitches are way outside. Terens goes out there to talk to him. Very nice. Stephen K is here. LFGM. You ready for Tongamania? I am ready. Yeah, these are not competitive, right? Yep, looks like he's overthrowing. Braves went ahead. Oh, they were. Last I saw, they were up 2-1. Down low. Oh, he went 2-1 to count. That should have been 3-0. Charles says, it's great to have you all joining us tonight on the PAS network. You are valued indeed. Let him know, Charles. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Soto towards the foul line. Comes over, and it goes out of play. 2-2. Cap says we'll be right back. Hope the Mets get back on a winning streak to climb up better playoff spot. Fitzy saying LFGM. What's up, Fitzy? Thank you for the redirect, buddy. Outside, 3-2. This is the deal with Brazabon, man. Not attacking. 3-2 count to both batters so far. Fouled off. That would have been ball 4. No, not with the netting there. James, you can't do that anymore. If it's on the other side of the netting, you can't catch it. Well, it's not going to be Philly. He's pitching against Miami. The 3-2. And now in line, caught. A nice catch by Vientos. That would have been a double down the line. 1 out. Nice snag, says all good. All the Phillies players look like they missed several showers. Fouled off 0-1 by Bader. Bader's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. And diving, that's down the line. This is going to be second and third. So he can't make the play on the liner down the line. That'll bring up Sosa. And I'm sorry, send Brazabon back down if he's got options. He wasn't good last night. He's not good tonight. They're not a beatdown team now. Another base hit, and they're right back in this ball game. He doesn't have it tonight. Take him out, please, right? You think he has options? Nice place to get 6 out, so you got to throw. The lucky Vientos caught that ball. We'd be talking about a 5-4 game with a runner on second right now. In for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Lindor stops it, and a run comes home. It's 5-3. But only the runner scored. The runner scored from third. The other runner stayed at second. Yeah, he breaks for third. He's probably out at third, right? Why is this on? This is not on Mendoza. Stop blaming everything on Mendoza. This is on the pitcher. Foul, 0-1. Mendoza's got a lot he needs to be worried about. Tonight, right now, this is on him. He went 0-2. Let's get a double play and we'll get out of this one. A week ago? Maybe not even. Down low, 1-2. Yep. He is sucking. Yeah, faced 4 batters, giving up 3 hits. You gotta... And a chopper down to third. They go to second for 1. That'll be it. 2 away. Runners on the corners now. Back to the top of the lineup with Turner. No. It'll be important to keep the Phillies to just the 1 here. The first pitch. And a broken bat to Lindor. He'll flip the second for the 4th. And that'll retire the side, but the Phillies do get 1 back. It's 5-3 Mets going bottom 6. For the Mets, it'll be the top of the lineup. Lindor, Soto, and Marte. Now we got to get that one back. You would have pulled them? I wouldn't have. Everybody wants to pull everybody as soon as a guy gets on base. And then we all want to complain that the bullpen's worn out. Thoughts on Tong promotion? For me personally, I haven't watched him. I don't think he's ready. I would have given him a few more starts in AAA, but the Mets must think he's ready. And I think it's Tong because of Sproat's last outing. He got lit up. So I think that's why it's Tong. Lucky only gave up the 1 run. Exactly, James. Let me see how many he had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, he had 8. We can't use everyone in the bullpen every night. That's why they're tired. They have not activated Sproat yet. I was just about to ask. Tong before Sproat? It had to be because Sproat got lit up. It had to be. Yes, that is right. Oh, he's coming out of the pen in Syracuse. You know, that's not what you said. You just said he's coming out of the pen. New pitcher here for the Phillies. And up high, 1-0. Banks, the new pitcher. He got lit up. Yes, he did. Like 7 runs or something. In for a strike, 1-1. Mets are preparing him for a long relief playoff type role. And that one fouled off, 1-2. What do you mean? Can anyone beat the Brewers? The Brewers have cooled off. Just like I said they would. They're still winning games, but they're not winning at a 90. They're not winning 9 out of every 10 games anymore. Fouled off, still 1-2. Oh, the Braves are up big time now, 8-2. Yankees up 5-1 over the Nats. Blue Jays up 4-3 over the Twins. And chop foul, still 1-2. Brewers have a 6-3 lead. Right now, I want the Brewers to win. White Sox beating the Royals again. Royals starting to fall apart here at the end of the year. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Pirates beating the Cardinals. That's good. Rockies up 4-1 over the Astros. Yikes. Only a couple finals. Outside, 3-2. Red Sox beat the Orioles 5-0. And the Guardians beat the Rays 3-0. No worries, Jason. Oh, he hit him. Third time a Met batter's been hit tonight. Oh, was it 5? I know it was a lot. Great play-by-play with informative commentary, Mr. John. Outstanding coverage. Charles says, got so caught up in chat and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Charge the mound. Bam asking, what the... Swung on a mass, 0-1. When Bears fans... Bears shouldn't be making jokes about Bills fans. Line foul, 0-2. It's not even that funny of a joke. And I'm a Jets fan and can't stand the Bills. Braves got 3 more as I said that. It's 11-2. Down low, 1-2. Come on, Soto, little hit. Braves just got another 3 runs. The 1-2 to Soto. Oh, off the plate, 2-2. Tough crowd. And popped up on the shallow right field grass. Sosa will make the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Marte. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, a run scored. I need to find some of my Jets and Bears jokes now. No, you don't. We're doing baseball tonight. And a blooper. Sosa gets it and flips it to Harper, 2 away. Lindor goes to second. 4-3 on the putout. That'll bring up Alonso. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Had the big 2-run double his last time. Oh, he broke his bat. No, for football streams, especially when our teams play. Lindor takes off for third and steals it easily. 24th swipe of the year. Here's Pete, 3 for 3. Sitting at 105 RBI. The 0-1. Up high. 1-1. Got to wait for the home plate umpire to make that call. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Dell is back saying, good evening, Big John. How we doing tonight? Well, once again, we had a Met pitcher that couldn't go 5 innings. The 2-1 to Alonso. And that one hit out to right. Castellanos will come in. That'll retire the side. We go to the 7th. 5-3 Mets. Welcome in, everybody, on the vertical side. We have 45 people watching over there. If you have not done so, hit that thumbs up. If you're on a phone or tablet, just double tap the screen. That'll give us a thumbs up. 170 people watching us on the big side. 78 likes. For the Phillies, it'll be Schwarber, Harper, and Real Muto down 2. Again, Game 3 tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Nolan McLean on the mound for the Mets. Taiwan Walker on the mound for the Phillies. Tyler Rogers, the new pitcher here for the Mets. Money says, side note, exciting to see Vientos back, and I think our offense will power us the rest of the way. Yes, it did. I posted it on the community tab, Fitzy. And that one ripped. Nice play by Pete. He'll take it to the bag, 1 away. Pleat's playing first now. That'll bring up Harper. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And ground ball to Lindor. Over to first, 2 away. Sox have a scheduled doubleheader in Seattle in June. That's weird. I did not look to see if the Mets had any scheduled doubleheaders. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, I'll try it next time. Raymond says, let's go, Rogers. I don't know about the Red Sox schedule, but the posted schedule that the Mets gave had the opponents in the days. It did not have start times yet. So, but what I like about baseball is that with releasing the schedule, I can start making all the thumbnails for next year already. Because they take a long time to make. So I have all off season. I can do them all and have them all ready. Oh, and chopped foul at the plate, 2-1. Because of the World Cup match in Seattle. Gotcha. I think they said the Phillies and Twins are the Field of Dreams game. Is that true? The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. No worries, Jason. Great to see you. Hopefully you have a good day tomorrow. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Rogers has a 1-2-3 inning. Real Muto puts on the golden sombrero. Stand up and stretch, everybody. Mets still lead 5-3. I do not speak French, no. That's correct. Thank you, Bam. I don't know. Are they doing the Little League World Series again next year? No, Mets are not the Field of Dreams game. It's the Phillies and Twins. I know it's the Phillies. I know it's not the Mets. But Bam said that was correct. It's Phillies and Twins. Yo, Jonathan with the 20 gifted subs. Jonathan, thank you for going above and beyond. Charles says the only French I speak is French vanilla ice cream. Jonathan, thank you so much. Let me come back over. Jonathan also gifted $5. Oh, the guys are singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Jonathan wishing his late brother Chris happy 50th birthday. I went to high school with Jonathan's brother. And that one lined in the left, foul. That was cool. Money Magic. $2 super chat. Thank you. He's a negative Nelly. And popped foul. 0-2. Thank you for paying respects to your brother, man. I'm so sorry for your loss there. It's a 1-2. And that one lined foul. I don't want to share too much because I don't know what Jonathan wants said or what doesn't want said. So swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Jonathan says, met John this time last year. It was pure coincidence. He grew up in the same town. He helped me through some tough times. Thank you, John. No, thank you, Jonathan. I'm glad I've been able to help so many people doing this. And it's just it's great that we get to find people that we grew up in the same town. Like I said, I went to high school with your brother. Don't remember him. He was a year behind, I think. But so cool. It's foul tipped, 1-2. Love it. This is what I love about this community. Hold on. I'll put the picture up here in a second. 2-2 to Nimmo here. That was Jonathan's 7th inning giveaway extravaganza. That is a claymation version of Jonathan there. I'll put down low 3-2. Oh, they said he went 2 away. I'll put that up in a second. There it is. If you're on the vertical side, you can't see the picture right now, but that's a claymation version of Jonathan. I love it. It does look like Jonathan. It does. And fouled off 0-1. It's not like we're from a huge town either, right? Love it. Looks great. And he went 0-2 the count. It's confirmed on TV that that's me. Yup. Love it. You guys all sending messages to Jonathan. The 1-2. Jonathan says his brother Chris was a Mets fan. But he was also a Miami Dolphin fan, so The 1-2. Swung on a missed. Strom strikes out the side. We go to the 8th. Still 5-3 Mets. Yeah, Jonathan says he lives in D.C. area near his brother in Arlington Cemetery. Michael says, greetings, everyone. Thank you all so much for everybody that subscribed. Why would you root for the Phillies? Fitzy, I think Fitzy's got a day game tomorrow. Oh no, 6:30. 6:30 start time for Fitzy's guys tomorrow. Charles says sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Let's get these 6 out. Visited Arlington Cemetery. Oh, Dr. DeLay is going to be live with Cubs and Giants. Ronald says, sweep. Well, let's worry about winning and finishing this one off before we worry about tomorrow's game. I don't know. I don't know who's coming out in the 8th. Oh, Helsley. It'll be Helsley. Helsley against Bohm, Castellanos, and Bader. David says Mets need to win this game. Fitzy drinking too much Kool-Aid cheering for the Phillies. Awesome stuff, Jonathan. Served as a Marine in Iraq. Up high, 1-0. Now let's close out this game. Oh, Helsley. The 1-0. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. The 2-0. Popped up foul. 2-1. The parabolic mic. The 2-1. And Bohm hits one out to right. Soto coming over towards the line. It'll go out of play. 2-2. Al's here. Welcome back in, Al. Saying hi, friends. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He went. One away. Love it. We're getting parabolic mic signs in the crowd now. Jets need a quarterback. What are you talking about? So let me see. This guy's trying to concentrate on the baseball game he's doing play-by-play for. So let me ask him a question about a totally unrelated sport. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. While you're at it, thoughts on the Flyers? The 2-1. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1 from Helsley. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4. Full count here. Fitzy. And fouled off. We'll do it again. What's up, ping pong? James goes with ping pong. Fitzy goes with St. John's basketball. Zone, Helsley. The zone, please. The 3-2. Fouled off again. We'll do it again. Throwing 99 on the gun. Thoughts on AFC Richmond? I hear AFC Richmond's coming back for season 4. Outside, ball 4. A 1 out what? How about Manchester United? I heard the Mets are starting a cricket team. That makes perfect sense now. Here's Bader. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Up and in, 1-0. Bader's in here, tying run. Diaz getting warmed up in the Met pen. Will they bring him in for a 4 or 5 out save? The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Up to 23 new subs tonight. Let's go. In for a strike, 1-2. Chai says, I would watch Major League Cricket. The 1-2. Popped up. Foul territory. Terren sheds the mask. Coming towards the railing. It's out of play. Favorite baseball team? The Montgomery Biscuits. Rob saying hi. Welcome in, Rob. Helsley should get out of this inning. In every start? No, he doesn't make starts. Had some big crickets in my cellar. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. Charles. My favorite MLB baseball team? The 1986 Mets was my favorite team. The 2-2. Oh, down low. 3-2. Roundhouse saying another big win for the Mets coming up. Mine is the Summerlin South Little League team. Live a mile from their field. And that ball absolutely crushed out to left field. If it's fair, it's gone. And we're tied. Harrison Bader ties it up. But let's keep using this guy. I can't. I'm sorry. Forgot I'm not allowed to criticize. He's great. Throws a 104-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing sliders. I don't get it, man. This guy has been terrible for us. Mets had a 5-2 lead at one point tonight. And he's still in the game here. Up high, 1-0. Goes to all the way back to the backstop. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, Diaz is warming up. Outside, 2-1. The anti-dentite is back. I agree. The guy has been terrible with the Mets. Outside, 3-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 3-2. Ron, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. Diaz should have been in there with one out. As soon as he walked the batter, they should have taken him out. Yeah, pitching. The bullpen has been trashed tonight. And that one popped foul. We'll do it again. You smell a walk-off win. Well, we still got to get through the ninth inning yet. And it'll be the top of the lineup for them. Depending on what they do here. And up high, ball 4. But let's keep throwing, and that'll be it. I don't get it. Yeah, something. Yeah, I would have rather had Rogers here for a second inning, like Alan's saying. Yeah, had to face three batters. Yeah, but you should have taken him out. The home run was the third batter. Should have taken him out right after the batter, right after the home run. Yeah, this one is on Mendoza, Robert. I am blaming Mendoza for this one. Because now you're bringing Diaz in with the go-ahead run on first base. Yep, Ronaldson, bad choice going with Helsley 2 days in a row. Yep, mismanaging the bullpen. We just gotta hope they can get out of it still tied. It's only a runner on first. If it wasn't stressful, it wouldn't be the Mets. Yours would be Strawberry, mine's Keith Hernandez. I'm Keith Hernandez. You don't trust anyone except Diaz. Well, Rogers is good. Soto's good. James says need a double play right here. Exactly, James. Now we need the double play. To throw down the second, not... Oh, safe. Oh, that was close. So a stolen base. That's why you don't bring Diaz in with somebody on first base. I mean, come on. Now the double plays out of here. In for a strike, 0-2. Who's the batter? Marshes. Yeah, I would not steal third here. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Cap says I'm not even going to ask. Popped foul, still 1-2. Fitzy says Angry Diaz is needed. I'm surprised Fitzy's not blaming this one on Gary. Jonathan predicted 27 subs tonight, and we're right at 27 here. Foul tipped. Stott was stealing third, but that ball's fouled off by Marsh. Need a strikeout and a pop out. I blame this one on Mr. Met. The 1-2. Fouled off again. I'll blame Gary if the Phillies take the lead. The 1-2. And that one ripped foul. Marsh takes a bath once a month, whether he needs it or not. Very nice. 10 earned runs and 11 appearances for Helsley. The 1-2. And he swung on a mass 2 away. That'll bring up Turner. I've been silent looking for the hidden Pepto. Is Helsley upset he's not closer? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Didn't want Diaz to face Stott. Stott has 4 homers off of him. They'll let him go to third. The 0-1. Swung on a mass 0-2. All right, come on, boys. Let's end this inning tied. The fans get to their feet at 0-2. Diaz deals. Down low, 1-2. He's a double agent. Helsley's literally helping the opponents. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Diaz comes in and strikes out the 2 batters he faces. But the Phillies tied the game. We go bottom 8. Tied at 5. For the Mets, it'll be 8-9-1. McNeil, Torrens, and Lindor coming up. He can't be upset because he's a newbie on the team. Maybe he didn't want to go to the Mets. There we go, Diaz. Phew, says Alan. Charles says, whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel inspired to join in the chat, you're welcome to do so at any time. Come on, Mets, get those runs back. Yep. The only time they did that tonight is when the Phillies took a 2-0 lead. The Mets put up a 5 spot in response. Yeah, how about sending Helsley to Brooklyn? Right? Something. Oh. Well, Fitzy, it's late. Fitzy should be going to bed soon. It's a school night. Top of the 9th there, the Yankees have a 5-1 lead over the Nats. Twins up 7-4 over the Blue Jays in the 9th. Brewers up 8-5 over the Diamondbacks in the 7th. White Sox up 4-2 over the Royals in the top of the 9th, but the Royals have the bases loaded and 1 out. Bottom 8 in St. Louis, the Pirates have an 8-3 lead. Rangers up 7-0 over the Angels in the 7th. Rockies up 6-1 over the Astros. Padres up 5-0 going to the 2nd inning over the Mariners. Cubs and Giants no score in the 2nd. Tigers and A's tonight at 10. Oh, should be getting started any second. And Reds and Dodgers at 10-10. Finals, the Red Sox beat the O's 5-0. The Braves beat the Marlins 11-2. And the Guardians beat the Rays 3-0. Time to not let Helsley pitch past the 6th or 7th anymore. Up high, 1-0. Ooh, called a strike. New pitcher here. Alvarado, the new pitcher. And a weak chopper to second. And 1 away. Turner over to first. My internet's all choppy right now. Hold on. 1 out for Torrens. As they say, some guy's not cut out for New York. He's probably one of them. Probably. James says, if this goes extras, I won't make it. David Robertson getting warmed up in the Phillies pen. Terence takes a strike, 0-1. Literally, Sal the janitor could do better than Helsley. Mets aren't winning this game. No, they're not winning. But they're not losing right now either. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Uh-oh, I lost the game. There was a 13-inning game, I believe, this year. Fouled off, still 2-2. Base hit, Phillies lead 6-5. Well, that's impossible because the Phillies aren't up. Clown. Cousin Nolan and King Tong. Very nice. Actually, us. We lost to the Dodgers. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. 2 away. Agreed, Jackson. They're going to have to start doing that. Here's Lindor. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Was also hit by a pitch. John. Inside 1-0. Fans more worried about singing that stupid song. The 1-0. And for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Lindor bloops one out to right center. It'll drop in for a base hit. That'll bring up Soto. Keith says Helsley can't be trusted in late innings. Maybe use him in the 5th or 6th. Try to work out his issues. Brian, I don't need you doing play-by-play in the chat, dude. You want to do play-by-play? Start a channel. In for a strike to Soto, 0-1. LFGM. Yesterday, Castillo had an easy inning and was taken out. Tonight, it was Rogers. Yep. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Time for clutch Soto, I hope. Bloop and a blast. Let's go. Well, we got the bloop. Let's get the blast. Yep, even that blowout against the Braves, he gave up runs, right? The 1-1. Outside, did he go? No, 2-1. Oh, it is 10 o'clock. Yikes. The 2-1. That's a strike. 2-2. Crowd didn't like that. Eric says no Stanek, please. 2-2 to count. I don't know what they're complaining about. That was a strike. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Up over 220 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Tied up at 5 here. Mets and Phillies. Mets won last night 13-3. Had a 5-2 lead tonight and now tied up at 5. Mets have a runner on first and Lindor. We're 2 out. The 3-2. Right down the middle of the plate, and he looks at it. Fastball down the middle of the plate, and he stands there and looks at it. We go to the 9th. All right, here we go. For the Phillies, it'll be Schwarber, Harper, and Real Muto. Dead red, right? I don't get it. Yeah, that's the problem. That's what the Mets offense does. They guess at pitches instead of looking to hit. Bloop and Burst. Their big guns are up to bat. Top of the 9th. Minnesota's going to have a winning home run next year. Testing. What are you testing? What are you testing, Ron? He's looking for walks when he needs hits. I'm just hoping for a Reds loss. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit the like. No, they're teaching them to guess at pitches. They're trying to think better than the pitcher instead of just going up there to hit. That's why nobody on this team is batting 300. Oop, here we go. And Schwarber launches one to right. If it's fair, it's gone. That's way foul. Upper deck. Definitely not clutch. No, he is not, Laura. Down low, 1-1. Diaz did strike out the 2 batters he faced in the 8th. The 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. Big, I hope so. Because Mauricio needs to be sent down because he ain't worth a damn either. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. 1 away. Diaz has struck out all 3 batters he's faced. Thank God foul poles aren't wider. Fonzie is required. He was swinging for the fences, yep. Duran getting warmed up for the Phillies. Here's Harper. Inside 1-0. Harper, 2 for 17 in his career. Both of those were home runs. There's a strike, 1-1. Daniel Berry is here saying hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Go Mets. He always swings for the fences. Swung on a mask, 1-2. Can Soto play someone to let him get a big hit? He has enough, right? Pay a guy to go to the plate for you. The 1-2. Alpine, 2-2. The 2-2 from Diaz. Swung on a miss. 2 away. Brian, goodbye. Thank you for everybody wave goodbye to Brian. Thank you for subscribing for long enough. You prove you don't belong here. And first pitch swinging. Lollipop throw, and he got him. Diaz retired all 5 batters. It'll be Marte, Alonso, and Vientos coming up for the Mets. Looking to walk this one off. Hit the road, Jack. I mean, Brian. Inmate number 2674. Money says, see you later, alligator. Chai says Jonah Tong is pitching Friday at Miami. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Can anybody in the chat tell me why this statement is incorrect? Brian probably would have said the Phillies will walk this off. Mets are home. Thank you, Steven. The Mets are home. So he is correct that Jonah Tong is on the mound Friday, but at New York, not at Miami. It's against Miami, but it's not at Miami. End it here, boys. McLean is pitching tomorrow, right? McLean's pitching tomorrow night. I won't justify that one. Oops, against Miami. No worries, Chai. We got you. Yep, Mets are not in Miami. 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up once again. K-Man saying, come on, somebody get a walk-off home run. When was the last Mets walk-off? Have the Mets have any walk-offs this year? Give or take 1,500 miles. Cousin Nolan. Nice game, pretty boy. That's a great sign. I wanted Durant too, Caps. The Mets need to pick up Tommy Cutlets. Bader would have to be the guy who ties the game late in the game. This should be over. It's a work night. No, it's not. I got hours yet before I even think about going to bed. The first pitch to Marte. Swung on a miss, 0-1. .98-mile-an-hour splitter. Yikes. The 0-1. And that one pulled. Base hit into center field. The leadoff single for Marte. Bader cuts it off to keep Marte at first. What is this work you speak of? May 26th, Lindor walk-off win against the White Sox. Thank you, James. Here's Pete. He's 3 for 4 tonight. And that one pulled. Base hit in the left field. 2 on. That'll bring up Swaggy V, Mark Vientos. Oh, here's Brett Beatty. Oh, Beatty came in as defensive replacement. I didn't realize that. Do you make him? Do you see if you can bunt here? The guys in the booth saying they would bunt here. The first pitch to Beatty. He's swinging up high, 1-0. I personally do not bunt here. Not with Taylor or Nimmo's on deck. They would walk Nimmo to load the bases if they did that. Swung on a miss, 1-1. 102 miles an hour. The 1-1. The round deals. Outside, 2-1. Oh, against St. Louis? Somebody said it was the White Sox. Rob says, absolutely, bunt. We need this win. Lucas says, hi. Let's go, Beatty. Just get on. Come on, Beatty. Come on, Beatty Bonds. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Now, see, now Duran's rattled. He's bitching at the umpire. Three and one to count. Swung on a miss, 3-2. The 3-2. The pitch. And Beatty bloops one out to left. And it drops in. And the bases are loaded. Bloop single. Good job by Marte because that ball was almost caught. May 26th against the White Sox. 2-1. Thank you. Nervous pitcher. Let's go discount rack for Helsley as usual. What is going on, says Bam. We just need a pop fly. No, we don't. A pop fly isn't going to score a run. They got to bring everybody in here. Nimmo's got a sacrifice fly tonight. Helsley can't get the win. How would Helsley get the win? When Diaz was the last pitcher. Come on. A long out would do the trick. I drag a bunt. Whoa, way outside. Oh, man, Real Muto keeps it there. Brett the Hitman Beatty, you better recognize Alvin. 1-0 to Nimmo. Winning run is on third. Outside, 2-0. It wasn't a pinch hit. They brought Beatty in for defensive purposes late in the game, and I forgot that. It wasn't a pinch hit. Beatty was already in the game. Slap on base hit, and the Mets walk it off. 4 straight base hits against Duran, and the Mets win 6-5. Put it in the books, Caps. Let's go. And the Mets have taken the first 2 of this series with Cousin Nolan on the mound tomorrow night. Okay. Drag bunt. That's what I was thinking. That guy's at every game, dude. Hell yeah, boys. Let's go. 4 straight hits, 4 straight base hits to win the game. Big win for the Mets. It's game on. Exactly, Gary. Awesome stuff, guys. Thank you all so much for the watch time tonight. The new subscribers. We'll be back live tomorrow night for Game 3 with the Mets bringing out the brooms. When I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's True Mets Talk. He's got Mets post-game for you tonight. Spam the W's in the chat. Let's go. Great stuff, everybody. Thank you, Caps, for the gifted memberships tonight. Jonathan for the 20 gifted memberships. Also the $2 donation. Thank you guys all so much. Welcome in to all the new subscribers. We have gained 33 new subs tonight. Awesome stuff. Carla was the closest with the 31. Agreed. Oh, Gelb's talking to Nimmo. Man, thank you guys all so much. And here comes Pete. Oh, and they got him with a bucket of water, too. Orange Gatorade and a bucket of water. Awesome stuff, everybody. Big win. Big statement win. We'll keep an eye on what the Dodgers and Reds game's doing tonight as well. And we'll see everybody back tomorrow night. Once again, go over to CP's channel on the redirect. Tell him PAS sent you over. Spam the W's in the chat for him. And talk about this walk-off win for our Mets. We'll see everybody tomorrow night.